What is going on, guys? It's the MaD Dragon. It's a Monday, which of course means we will be checking out the results from the games on the weekend, going over our Superbru predictors and how well or badly we did along the way. Again, only one game this week, so a shorter video, so we'll talk a little bit more about the game as well. What was going on next week is where it's really going to begin to kick off with just the sheer volume of games going on. But we're starting out that we have the British and Irish Lions went up against the Western Force. They won that game 54-7, won it by 47 points. More than I was expecting, I said, by 22. I actually went down to Cardiff to watch this game in a pub. It was fun, having a bit of an atmosphere to a game, but also because I don't want to pay Sky £40 to watch a game because they specifically make the Lions 6 weeks long so that you can't just get a 1 month pass. You've got to get two to encounter. No, I'm going to a pub and I'm enjoying it and I'm not going to pay Sky more money. But it was a good game and the atmosphere was fun. Someone actually recognised me from the channel in like real life. First time that's ever happened. So I don't know if you're part of the Super. I won't say your name or anything, but if you're part of the Superbru, I completely forgot to ask you while we were out there. But yeah, that was fun to sort of be recognised outside of the channel in the real world. That was fun. But yeah, big game. A lot of scoring. A very interesting game because it basically every player that did very well was people that I was surprised got on the tour issue, which was quite fun. You know, Joe McCarthy was one I was sort of umming and ahhing about. He got himself over for a try. Thomas Williams, you know, he's doing very well in the sort of the club level, but not necessarily with the Wales squad because everyone's struggling with the Wales squad at the minute. I was quite surprised he got in over Ben White. What a game he had. Got 2 tries, was running all over the park. Unfortunately, his hamstring injury, I think, has ended his lines. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be carrying on. I think Ben White's being flown out. I think I saw early on, or it might even be Jack Van Portfleet might be brought in for that one. Real shame for Thomas Williams as well. But again, I was kind of like surprised he got in initially, but did really well. Mac Hansen, busy game. Another one that I was surprised got in, considering Darcy Graham left out. But, you know, Mac Hansen had a good game. Henry Pollock had a better one this run out than he did against Argentina. So it was one of those games where sort of the people I had question marks about sort of answered some of those questions as well. But I do feel sorry for poor old Thomas Williams. Let's have a look at the results then of what went on. So it was 47 we were looking for. That was a lot. I mean, you can see on this little graph where it says the 97, you know, down here that, you know, not many people were going there all of us in a block. So I'm not expecting people to have taken big points away from this one. Let me have a little bit of a scroll down. Everyone on 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Or as we keep scrolling down all the way to the bottom. Oh, we got 2 people. Did get around the area. So Poxy came in there on 52 and Rido got in there on 42. You had a 10-point difference, but you've split the thing in the middle. What was it, 47? Yes, 47. So you were both 5 points either way. Wow, if Poxy's annoyed that Finn Russell missed that conversion, that would have been big points solitarily too. But congratulations to you two and going out by that much and splitting that half bonus. But I can't believe with a 10-point differential, you guys have somehow hit the bang in the middle marker to split that half bonus point. But it's better for the rest of us. I'm just glad to have got a game correct so far. I'm still annoyed at that Argentina result. Let's have a look then at the rounds is exactly that. I'll give you guys your gold caps that you can be there. And taking a look at the leaderboard, Keyshawn still staying out there in first place on the 2 win points and on 3.5. 1 point ahead of Johnny, who's climbed up 4 places to be on 2.5, joint with Etai, Brummies all the way, Forrest, Yubi Traye, David Wakefield, all of you guys on 2.5 as well. So very tight up there. Obviously, only 2 games in. We've got a lot of games still to go, but you guys dropping down just because Johnny's jumped above you there. Rido or Rido, I'm going to have to remember how to pronounce that one. Rido, coming in there with your gold cap. Poxy as well, but leaping 24 places. For Poxy puts you all the way up on there on those 2 points. You're the only two actually on just the 2 points. The rest of us are probably all on 1 extra quest went up 5. Kean went up 17. So just a short name there. So or SO went up 23 on the 1 point as well. I was like, oh wow, Mark Duffy went up 30 places at 15. Couple people drawing down. I think some people didn't get their picks in this week, which was unfortunate for them. I don't know where I ended up. Third, was I 50 something? Oh, I climbed 4. I was in 41st. I'm up to 37. I finally got 1 right. So big droppers there. Brandon down 23. George down 22. Scottish Squid down 31. Twintaloo down 27. Sliceberg down 29. Logan Corrigan down 42. Finn the Russell Hustle down 42. That is some big old drops down the way. I think a couple of on Bears game, I saw Bears didn't get his pick. It was unfortunate. So, yeah, I think a few people missed out on getting the picks locked in. Maybe just forgot these games were going on, didn't have time to get around to it, to sorting out the picks and sort of upset them. But yeah, no, it was a fun game. I enjoyed getting down to the Cardiff pubs and actually having a bit of a crowd around you, people being able to enjoy the game, which was fun. Yeah, overall, a much more positive game. I expect them to be able to beat the Western Force. Obviously, they got a couple of players over there that did well. I thought Dylan Peach had a good game. He was one to keep an eye out for me. But only one try for them. I think they'll be a little bit annoyed to have only scored the 7. I think they were, they really probably would have wanted to have got a little bit more out of that game. But there was just a couple of players that really, really stepped up and worked well together. I do feel sorry for Thomas Williams. We do already have the squad announced, by the way, for the next game, because you've got to keep your eyes peeled if you're playing this predictor, because the next game is on Wednesday. And I don't want it to catch anyone out. It is at Wednesday. It's 11:15 over here in the UK, and it's going up against the Queensland Reds. A couple of people have already got your picks locked in. You're already confident. I haven't even sat down to it to think about it yet. I'm in one of the not picks. But don't let that catch you out by it being a midweek game and you're waiting till Saturday, because you will just lose all the points there. So that game is going on as well. But we also have, of course, the July internationals starting this Saturday. Very, very busy. I'm going to see what I can even catch. They've been very poor at actually showing what games are being shown. Obviously, the timestamps are a bit awkward as well. We've got like 1 a.m. over here in the UK for Chile versus Romania, Japan, Wales. Japan, all the Wales games I think have been given to BBC and S4C. So you will be able to catch those games on like free TV. I think some of the games like New Zealand, France, I think are on Sky. I think Sky have them. I know England as well. I've got a couple of them, I think, with Rugby Pass. But all the games aren't very obvious who's actually broadcasting, but there is a lot of games coming up this weekend. So if you're not already joined in with the July Internationals, it's a separate predictor. I've already got a video on how to join that and the codes and everything you need. We do actually already have 56 players in, but that is the code you need if you want to be able to find the July Internationals one. But yeah, so a lot of stuff going on. We won't be doing one of these videos for the Wednesday game for the Queensland Red game. I'm going to just wait till Saturday, and then we'll cover the Reds game, and also we're going up against the Waratahs on Saturday as well. So we'll do them all next Monday in one big giant video, and that one will go on a little bit longer. Yeah, team is already out for the British and Irish Lions. They've done a bit of a shake up there. A few more of the English players getting, a couple of the Scottish lads getting back in. Bundy Arkeys back in at centre. Duan van der Merwe back on the wing. Waratahs is one of the teams I don't know a lot about, actually, so that'll be another bit of a crapshoot for me. The Australian international team I'm great with, but Australian club level teams really fly below my radar. They're just not teams I know a lot about, so I'm really on my own level of guesswork here. So if you want to show you know more about rugby than me, this is the predictor to do it in, because honestly, I'm just throwing numbers out there at this point with some of these, and hopefully we'll claw back a couple of points. But do let me know what you guys thought of the game on the weekend. Did you enjoy it? How are you getting on in terms of the old leaderboards? Where are you basing yourself? I mean, the points are still low at the minute, because obviously they're ticking away one game at a time. But then from now on, it'll be sort of 2 games a week when we sort of cover them. There'll be able to be a bit more of a jump. I'm already 2.5 points down on Keyshawn there on 3.5. So a bit of work needs to be coming in. I might need to pick some upsets along the way already in order to try and climb that one back. But I hope you all enjoyed this one today, guys. Of course, yeah, make sure you are subscribed to the channel to keep up to date with all the latest videos as they come out. Hopefully, good picks going ahead for me over the course of this weekend, as well as all the July internationals. Congratulations to Topoxy and Radar for being the 2 that actually managed to get that one somehow split in the middle. Still don't know how you guys did that. And let's look forward to 2 games of the Lions before the next one of these videos. So see you all next time, guys. Bye-bye.